What's poppin', gang? Scott Argenbright back again. Today I'm going to be going over my top baits for 2020. You're going to want to stay tuned. So we're going to start it off with the jerkbait. One of my favorite baits all year long to catch fish. Super versatile. You can start out in the spring. These fish are feeding. They're super aggressive. You can work the jerkbait pretty fast and you're going to get a lot of bites. Now in the summer, the fish, again, they're active typically unless it's a really hot day, and you can work that bait even faster. You're trying to get that reaction bite, so you're really snapping that rod tip. Now come fall, another time that the fish are, they're staging, they're getting ready for winter, they're looking to put on that feed bag, so you can typically work it pretty fast. But if they're negative in a colder water, maybe a cold front has come in, you can slow it way down. This is the T-bone minnow, smaller jerkbait. When that bite is tough, you can kill the bait. It's gonna suspend right in the water column and just tantalizing those fish to eat that bait. And again, it's a treble hook bait, so if they nip at it, they're gonna get hooked. Also, the other reason for the jerk bait and the versatility, you can throw the smaller ones here on spinning gear, and then when you've got the bigger jerk baits that we've had throughout the year as well, you can throw those on casting gear. Throw a medium action rod, you got a lower speed reel, 6.6, 7.3, either one works. And then you're gonna cast it out there and just find that cadence. Once you find that cadence that these fish want, whether it be a jerk jerk pause or jerk 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 pause, then you know what they want. You can replicate that cadence and just hammer on them with the jerk bait. So one of my personal favorites. I've caught a lot of fish on jerk baits, so that might be number one. Next up, we've got the soft plastic swim baits. This is a Gambler Easy Vibe. Really good bait here to roll through the grass, through the cover. Got a Texas rigged. I got a little 1/8 ounce weight on the top there. So if I want to go below the surface, I can go below the surface. Again, these paddle tail soft swim baits are super versatile. Throw them with a jig head, open hook, throw them on a swim jig. You can use these for a lot of different applications. Again, you got a black and blue one here from Gambler. That's really gonna shine here in the South, Florida, Georgia, where the water's a little bit more tannic. And then in this month's box, we also have a clear, translucent little paddle tail swim bait there. This is gonna be better in your clear water situations where you need something a little bit more natural. So these two color patterns really good for a lot of different applications. This bait also would work really well as a chatterbait trailer. Maybe you put it on a underspin. So really versatile. And the paddle tail swim bait should be a top in everyone's box, in everyone's arsenal. Super natural bait, really mimics, matches the hatch, mimics the bait fish. And all fish are typically in there, if they're in a feeding mood, they're gonna eat that paddle tail swim bait. Last but not least, we've got the Texas rig. In this month's box, we've got 3/4 ounce weights for you guys. You can flip those baits into heavy cover. You can throw them out deep. Super versatile. I mean, we talked about the Texas rig literally all year long. Very awesome bait that's really gonna get you bit in dirty water, in clear water. You can change it up, go to like a green pumpkin, type craw or creature bait. I mean, Texas rig and a worm, there's so many different combinations that you can use. And really a Texas rig is something that you want to have, again, with the other two baits that I've mentioned, have it tied on all the time. Flipping docks, flipping reeds. Just super awesome bait that's really gonna get you a lot of bites. So you can throw that bait. This is the California craw in last month's box. Fluoro, you can throw it on heavy braid if you're down here in the South, in Florida, Georgia, Texas. Just depends on your water clarity. Throw it on 20-pound fluoro. Sinkos, creature baits, flukes, all kinds of different plastics that you can use on a Texas rig. Super versatile, and it's gonna get you a ton of bites. That will cap it off. Those are my top baits here for 2020. Thank you so much for subscribing, for following along, for the comments, and all the support this year. Super excited for 2021. We have a lot of new techniques that we didn't cover this year. We'll have a lot of new baits. So make sure that you stay tuned, subscribe. Happy holidays, happy new year, and we'll see you in 2021. Let's go.